Hey everyone, it's time for another Kwentuhan with Ate Kat. And for today's topic, we will be discussing what are the rules for those who would like to get into media relations position. Okay, so in the community that I am in, which is, I guess, the momfluencers, though I'm not yet one, I think I'm a nano. Is there something smaller than nano? A nano momfluencer. There's a lot of hoopla, a lot of issues, a lot of challenges. And so I've been on the other side of the fence. I do media relations work. I am also a content creator. I have been on the client side of things. So I feel like there are some basic things that I may be able to share. And if that is something of interest to you, please go ahead, subscribe, like, comment, and share. Again, any kind of interaction is super, super useful and helpful to small YouTubers like myself. Okay, so again, this is Mommy Cathy of Kwentuhan with Ate Kat, or you just can call me Ate Kat. And again, for today's topic, it will be about what is the role of a media relations officer? What are the rules for a media relations officer? How can you be an effective media relations officer? And how can you be a respected media relations officer? Because I think that's the one thing that has been missing in the industry now. A lot of content creators no longer respect the media relations people that they work with. And sometimes, from what I can see, it is not their fault anymore because the media relations officer, some of them seem to have forgotten what their role is about. So this is not just for the media relations. These are also for PR practitioners, people who work in agencies. Some of them seem to forget what their role is all about. So, ano nga ba ang media relations officer? Grabe, ang dami mo nang sinabi, Ate Kat. So, ano nga ba? For content creators, influencers, and influencers, these are the people that contact you and tap you for projects, collaborations, or X deals. They're the ones that form the GC. They're the ones that send you the scope of work. They're the ones that tell you, okay, this is what we'll send you. This is how much we'll send you. This is what you need to do. They are the ones that hound you for your links, postings, screenshots, approvals, drafts. Okay? So they are the persons in charge of making a campaign successful. They're the ones facing you, the media, the content creator, influencer, momfluencer, dadfluencer, any kind of sir. Okay? So what is their role? Their role is to make sure that they reach out to the people that the brand is interested in collaborating with, that the people that they reached out to says yes, that these people who said yes gets the product, executes the campaign, meaning nag-post ka ng link, nag-post ka ng video, nag-post ka ng review, you did all of the work that your followers, fans, and other people can consume. They will know, ito pala yun, yan pala yung product na yun. They're the ones in charge of that. They're also the ones in charge of building a strong relationship with you. Bakit ko in-emphasize yung strong relationship? Because if you don't have a strong relationship with the media, you're gonna have a big problem. Diba? What else is an MR or a PR responsible for? They're responsible for a clear source of information. Everything that the campaign needs, that a content creator needs, they should be able to provide. What's the timeline? When will the package be delivered? When do we need to post the video or the static photo? What are the hashtags? What are the mandatories? Meaning, what needs to be mentioned so that the brand, their messaging, will be able to get to the people that we want to target. Everything about this, it's the MR who needs to be able to provide all of the key messages. So they need to make sure they are prepared. I've encountered attending an event, and I'm there, I've done my shot, I've done my videos, and I go, hi, what's the hashtag? And they go like, I don't know. Don't be like that, guys. If you are the MR or the PR, you need to know. You need to have asked the client, hi, we don't have a hashtag for this. Why are hashtags important? That's the fastest way to track all of the posting, right? So there are creators who are not comfortable with sending the links because that actually is the role of the MR or the PR. Now, if the person sends their links, well and good. But some of them have become, and this is coming from an PR agency head, lazy. Their PR or MR have become lazy, so hinihingi na lang yung link. Where in the reality is, they should be tracking these links. That's because hindi naman kasama sa bayad yung pagpaprovide ng links. So the hashtags will make it easier. You have a specific hashtag for each campaign. They click on that, all of the postings, mabilis na makikita. Now, another thing is that respect has to be there all the time. There are a lot of situations involving media, content creators, influencers, momfluencers, dadfluencers, and they cannot be on their phone 24/7. Yes, their job may be on their phone, but it doesn't mean that they are, nakapaskill on their phone or clinging to their phone 24/7. They may have been able to already do the scope of work, but you can't just, demand things ASAP, okay? In the same manner that the media should not and must not demand the MR or the PR to be able to respond immediately, especially if you message ng hating gabi, diba? Come on, guys. We may be night owls, but there are some of us who actually sleep at night, and we need to be respectful of that. So the MR has to be respectful, and the content creators also need to be respectful. Sadly, I've seen so many MRs. At yung mga, most of them hindi ko nilalahat. Most of them are actually people who create content, and then they said one day na, try ko kaya maging MR or PR kasi mas malaki yung kita. And that's well and good. However, they're also the ones who get easily mad kasi they're like, gawain ko nga yung mag-content dati, tapos nagagawa ko agad, tapos sila ang bagal-bagal. Like, yes, but it's always different situations and different, life happenings. So ako, what I personally do is I'm very strict. I am very strict. If napansin ko, this person already did this before, my second time, wala nang third time. So I give chances twice. But I don't also mambabastos ako, especially in the GC na, ikaw, blah, 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 blah. There's no need for that. I may have done that in the past when I was, younger and more STUPID. But now that I'm way older and a little bit wiser, I hope, I don't anymore. I would message the person, be like, hey, are you planning on, posting? I've followed up several times already, blah, blah, blah. But there's no need to humiliate or embarrass people in a group chat just to assert your, power, so to speak. There's no need to threaten, yung mga, those who won't be posting, I'll just remove you guys. Because if you have real power or authority, there's no need to assert. You can just, do what needs to be done. Doesn't have to be announced. There's no need for a lot of drama. But there has to be respect because bilog ang mundo. One thing I learned from all of my STUPID days, and I speak from experience because I was this before. Bilog ang mundo. Everything comes in full circle. The content creator that did this may become the marketing executive of a brand that you really like, and then wala na, diba? Because you burned bridges. And before I was like, I would not just burn the bridge, I would cut it. But now I've learned, you know what? If we don't agree with how some people treat or handle things, perhaps you can tell a friend or two that we trust. But there's no need to burn the bridge. We can just casually and quietly walk away after the project is done. And in the future, you can then decide if they get you again, if you really want to work with them. Is this a brand or product that you really love? Or is the pay more than enough? And walang masama doon Like, grabe mo kong pera. Guys, lahat tayo mo kong pera. That's why we're doing this. That's why we're working. Pero sabi nga, you need to know your value or your worth. Worth it ba yung ibabayad sa minor stress probably? Or parang, no. We always have to decide what our stress is worth. Okay? For me, I'd be okay being super stressed if I'm being paid, sabihin na natin, 6 figures for a project. O, diba? Kasi, feeling ko, okay, sulit naman yon. But I'm not gonna accept all of that lagi. And I doubt naman na may ganun offers to me palagi. But gets mo, we also have to just be real talk. Sabi ko nga, we're not perfect here, but we're always authentic. And I could probably work with someone that I really don't like. if the offer is right. And if it's like a short-term thing, wag naman yung mga year-long, months-long, kasi it's too much stress. And I guess the last thing that I would say is set clear expectations. Wag po tayong agad-agad, wag tayong mag-judge immediately without knowing the true story. Minsan, we also have to learn na, yun nga, kung marunong tayong pumuna, dapat marunong din tayong umunawa. So, there are certain situations na hindi talaga nila kayang gawin. But if they did communicate in advance, if they did tell you the whys and hows, give them a chance. Pero kung laging ganon, then it is your choice to not work with that person. This is both for the MR side and the content creator side of things. Kasi at the end of the day, tao nga lang tayong lahat. But we are in a professional setting, which means we have to keep professionalism and we have to communicate in a respectful manner. There is no need to air out dirty laundry. I used to be that then, oh, diba? So I speak from experience talaga, guys. I used to be hot-headed. I would vent, I would lash out. I'd be like, this is my page, so I'm gonna say whatever I want. And yes, you can go ahead and do that. But at the same time, if you are aiming to be a professional, then you need to keep things professionally. And perhaps if you'd like to really vent on your Facebook pages, walls, and whatnot, keep it to a limited number of people being able to see. Meron naman po tayong only me, only friends, only family. And then, you know, you still get to do whatever you want, but you also get to keep your professionalism out in the open, diba? Imagine, if this is something that you would not post on your LinkedIn profile, don't post it publicly. I think that's the best tip I can give. Oh nga, no, naisip ko lang nga, like, would I rant on my LinkedIn profile? No, it's a professional, you know, like, really professional social media platform, diba? It's for work. So, ganun din yung setting mo dapat. If that is something that you will not post on your LinkedIn profile, don't post it publicly on your Facebook wall or your threads or your Twitter or X, kung anong tawag sa kanya. Keep it professional, not because nagpapaka-plastic ka, but because you're keeping it professional lang. Diba? You're not gonna go into your workplace and say, nakakabwisit kayong lahat. Diba? That is highly discouraged, and that is something that normally not seen in the office. Gets? So, yun lang yon. Parang office party, ang keyword ay office, hindi po ang party. That's what I always should say when I work in the call center industry to all of my agents before. Mag-office party tayo, it's office, not party. So, you know, keep it clean, keep it together, keep it low-key, para hindi ka mapapahamak. And there are a lot of projects that actually go through your timeline. I was involved in a project where initially they had 200 moms. And then I was told the brand wanted to vet every single one. So I was thinking, oh, okay. And then I forgot about it na because I was like, 200 ang kalaban ko. After 6 months, I received a message from them saying that I was one of the 3 selected for the campaign. Apparently, the brand actually scoured through 2 years worth of public posts. 2 years! I was like, oh, wow. That is some intensive, you know, like really assessing everything if you are the right fit. And I was so happy that I was the right fit because this was a brand I really, really love and wanted to work with, dreamed of working with, never thought I would work with. And I got to work with them. I was so happy na at least I listened to my mentor who told me, there's no need to air dirty laundry. There's no need to rant about things. And if you do rant, offer a solution. Okay? So I think that's one of the things. So I still have my Dear PR post, but I'm not dissing anyone. I'm stating a problem and I offer a solution. But I'm actually also learning to minimize that. I'm doing more videos wherein yun nga, I can explain further what's happening and then I can offer a solution. So for those who have, you know, problems when their MRs, paano pagpasaway? Speak with the person privately. If they still don't, you call them out, wala na. There's no need to answer, I'm gonna remove blah, blah, blah because of so. Just remove. Diba? And then, when people, bakit mo na-remove? You don't owe them that explanation. The person that you remove knows what they did. And then what you can do is you can make an announcement next time. Hi guys, for our next campaigns, this is what we need, blah, blah, blah. These are the things we will not tolerate. And then just a general version of what happened. There's no need to name names. Again, there's no need to embarrass other people. Kahit na siguro masarap ng pilipitin yung leeg nila, let's not, do that verbally, publicly. Diba? We can kind of unalive them in our heads or to our family members or closest friends. But again, there's no need to tell the whole world, this person is so this and that and that. Yes, minsan masarap talagang gawin yun. But, you can share the information to other MRs just so they won't be victimized as well. But again, there's no need to just publicly do those things. Because one, you can also be, I think, liable na for cyber libel or whatnot. So just, keep it together, keep it clean, keep it on the down low, keep it low key, and just keep it professional at all times. I hope this little kwentuhan with me was able to, shed some light on what you need to be as a media relations person. What are the expectations? What you need to do? What others also need to do? Okay? So again, this is another of our kwentuhan with Ate Kat. I hope you guys are enjoying this little mini series of mine where I just get to sit down and talk to you guys as if we were in a coffee shop and just really discussing small things like this. Because this is actually something that I've done in the past, but with people around me. And I'd almost always get the feedback na they found it so helpful. So since I can't sit down with everyone, because I've actually been minimizing going out, magastos, mainit, and yun, magastos. And I still wanted to be able to help kahit man lang isang tao. So I decided to do this kwentuhan with Ate Kat sessions where things I normally talk to other people when I'm in an event, coffee, out with friends are some of the things that I can do at home and just record myself and then share it with you guys. And if you have questions, please let me know in the comments. And if you have any topics that you would like for me to discuss, please let me know as well. I'd love to get ideas from you and then talk about it in the next kwentuhan with Ate Kat. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Bye, guys!